I'm William Nozak, and in this module, I'm covering the fundamentals of a digital footprint. So why are fundamentals important? The entire purpose of digital marketing is to increase traffic to your website, right? We need impressions. Impressions lead to clicks. Clicks lead to leads. Leads lead to prospects. Prospects lead to sales. Sales lead to returning customers. All of this is how we stay successful, stay relevant in changing marketplace. And to generate traffic, you must have solid fundamentals. It's true. So here are the fundamentals of a digital footprint: website SEO, social media marketing, search engine listings, branding, backlinking, quality content, and a local GMB. There are many more things that could be added to this. First and foremost, your website needs to be SEO hungry. It needs to be optimized to win in search engines, not just Google. So we want to make it crawlable. We want the site structure to make sense. We want the speed of the pages to make sense. We want the content to make sense for what that page should win for. It's a never-ending process. Your competition make changes that Google appreciates more than your changes, and so you want to take that with feedback to add into your own SEO strategy. So you're always keeping an eye on the competition. You're always keeping an eye on your own value proposition and how you're winning for queries in Google, and then making those changes so that you can improve your positioning. Go from number 4 to 3, 3 to 2, etc. Social media marketing, very important. Social media marketing is engaging with large numbers of potential customers. Some will say this is the most scalable marketing out there. It's what we like to call half branding and half advertising, right? People are gonna go back to Google after they see your ads, and they're gonna look you up, learn more about you. Hopefully, they can go right there inside Facebook and learn more about you in our ad copy and click over to our website or our squeeze pages or our long form pages or wherever we're trying to get them to go. But remember, it's half advertising, half branding. Super important. Usually can't get by without it. It isn't hopefully the first thing in your strategy or the first arrow in your quiver. Usually something we want to couple on top of a SEO friendly website. So search engine listings, this is like what we call the flora and fauna of the internet. There are so many programs out there that allow you to submit to all the major directories, right? What are they doing? They're submitting to the aggregators. Aggregators are kind of that place that all these little fish directories, they look to for accurate business information. Certainly want to submit to those through directory programs. And there's some really big ones. Moz, Advice Local, Rio SEO even does it for franchises. Yext, unfortunately, is still one of the leaders, even though it would not use them. You want one that imprints, that pushes out your information and doesn't just imprint your information. Yext is one of those that just imprints it. You stop paying them, it reverts back to whatever it said before you started paying them. So things like Advice Local, Moz, they're gonna push it out to the directories, the aggregates, the primaries, the secondaries, and make sure all of this information lines up. This is our listings. These are directories. This is flora and fauna. This is minimum buy-in. It used to give us a boost with SEO. Now it's just an expectation. Your branding matters. Your colors matter. Your hex codes matter. The logos that you used to use and now you're using a different one, but there's like 5 different versions out there. All of this matters. The way you speak about your brand, your value proposition, your services, all of this matters. Your typography, the way people see you branding your business, all of this matters for credibility, authority, trust. These mental triggers, when they see a very tight brand, it just kind of causes people to trust you more, spend more with you. So the website and brand, they're codependent entities. It both matters. We always want to be staying within a brand guide, no matter if we're posting to social medias, on directories, the GMB, the website, or YouTube, or some other place. Now, backlinking is different than directories. And this has to do with our link graph. Where do you exist in that bell-shaped curve or that link graph where Google says, here's the most authoritative person in your space, and here's some most authoritative service providers, and here's some of the most authoritative information gatherers. Where are you at in that link graph? And are you linking to these other things to show Google's bots that you matter? You're a part of this ecosystem. So make sure you're linking out to authoritative things, making sure you're outreaching to those other authoritative things to link back to you. Associations, clubs, awards, the BBB, things like that. Social medias, we need them linking back to us to complete our link graph. Super important. And then quality content, right? Content is king. It's what makes your website in a way functional. It makes it where people can consume, where they can learn, where they can stay and digest information, learn more about what they need at the top of the funnel, learn more about how you're different than the other businesses that provide that same or similar service, middle of the funnel, and then buy from you. Drop down your funnel to the top, to the bottom of the funnel to actually purchase that service from you. So content does those things. We want to make sure we have information. Like if you look at your website as a theme, what is the theme of this website? And then each page has its own theme. What is the theme of this page? And do these pages make sense in the overarching theme? And our blog strategy, does this make sense and fill gaps of our service pages or our interior pages, you might call them? And then we have these additional pages that we're not trying to index that we might list on our robots.txt that are really sales pages that we don't want them competing with our SEO hungry pages. So we need to push them out of the index, make sure that they're not indexable. There's things we do there, but we want them to be robust and we want them to have tons of information, sometimes 3,000, 5,000 words, write that long form sales copy. If we're not careful, they'll fight and cannibalize our important SEO or organic pages. So quality content is important. Google local business, the GMB. If you have local business, local clients, you're a service area, you service an area, you have a brick and mortar, you have to have a GMB. And so this is going to help you win for searches like near me. And it's all very proximity based. And having a trickle of reviews matters. Not getting this huge review dump, but having people continuously review you with a good score, right? We want good reviews. And then we want to respond to those reviews. So this is your local business. There's a lot of things that need to be optimized inside that GMB profile. You can easily get banned from GMB, so you want to do the right things. And if you want to prop up multiple profiles because you're in a large area, there's ways to do that. Those are the fundamentals of a digital footprint. If you need to, go back and watch that. If not, I'll see you in the next module.